Marriage is a sacred covenant. It is a reflection of God's love for His church. As husbands, we are called to reflect Christ's love in our marriages. This love is selfless and sacrificial. It seeks the good of the other above our own. Our marriages should be built on the solid rock of Christ. He is the ultimate example of love, grace, and forgiveness. As husbands, we must strive to imitate His character. This means loving our wives unconditionally, even when things get difficult. We must be willing to forgive them, just as they forgive us, and as Christ forgives us all. Our marriages should be a testament to God's love. They should be a safe haven for our wives, where they feel loved, cherished, and secure. The world bombards us with distorted views of masculinity. There are infamous political and social media figures who promote dominance and aggression against women. These are not godly traits. They do not reflect the heart of Christ. As husbands, we must reject the darkness of this world. We must embrace the light of God's word. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 3 says, "But among you there must not be even a hint of sexual immorality, or of any kind of impurity, or of greed, because these are improper for God's holy people." We must be men of integrity and purity. Our words and actions should reflect the holiness of Christ. We must be men of the kingdom, not men of the world. We must stand firm against the tide of ungodliness. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25 says, "Husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." This is a high calling. It is a call to sacrificial leadership. Christ gave his life for the church. He put her needs above his own. In the same way, we must be willing to put our wives' needs above our own. This doesn't mean we become doormats. It means we lead with love and humility, seeking our wives' best interests. We should listen to them, respect their opinions, and value their input. Our leadership should be characterized by gentleness, kindness, and understanding. Section 4. Nourishing and Cherishing. Ephesians 5:29 says, "After all, no one ever hated their own body, but they feed and care for their body, just as Christ does the church." Just as we nourish and care for our own bodies, we must nourish and cherish our wives. This means providing for their physical needs, of course, but it also means providing for their emotional and spiritual needs. We must speak words of affirmation and encouragement to them. We must create a home environment where they feel safe, loved, and respected. We must be their biggest cheerleaders, their strongest supporters. Section 5. Mutual respect and submission. Ephesians 5:21 says, "Submit to one another out of reverence for Christ." Submission in marriage is not about one spouse dominating the other. It is about mutual respect and serving one another. Wives are called to submit to their husbands as the head of the household. This does not mean they are inferior. It means they respect their husband's leadership and work together as a team. Husbands, in turn, are called to love their wives sacrificially just as Christ loved the church. This mutual submission creates a beautiful balance in marriage. Section 6. A testament to God's glory. When we, as husbands, embrace our God-given roles, our marriages become a testament to God's glory. They become a beacon of hope in a world that often devalues and disrespects marriage. Let us strive to build godly marriages that honor God. Let us love our wives sacrificially, lead with humility, and cherish them as Christ cherishes the church. May our marriages be a reflection of God's love and grace to the world.